I'm only going to I'm only going, I'm only going to address this shit one time. Since y'all want to be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline.
What's the name of that new song that you got coming out?
What you want?
Tell me, get ready. That's bad luck. Probably lost some like debut boys bad luck. Yo, Dave, why you do that shit, man? What happened, man?
We missed some free throws and we lost the game. Pat made us over though.
The conflict between Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields really went out of control, to be honest. Not only is this particular type of tea unclean and disagreeable, but we didn't realize we needed it. Remy allegedly had someone add illegal chemicals to her dream mixes before the altercation between Clarissa and Danielle Perkins. This may have resulted in her being disqualified or possibly barred from boxing. But Papoose stepped in and persuaded Clarissa that it wasn't worth risking her boxing license for. Let's face it, that's probably what happened. I assure you that Clarissa was not really thrilled about her escape. I've got you covered if you haven't kept up with this craziness. Despite earlier rumors that they were divorced, the public started to assume that Remy was seeing an underground battle rapper named Eazy The Block Captain after Papoose posted a Father's Day photo of them with their daughter. Things are starting to become awkward by now, but hold on, there's more. You know who Remy is currently visiting, while others in his house quietly continue living their lives. By not disclosing any private information online, he kept his style intact. According to rumors, CIS and another rapper had a situationship. The internet went bananas when images of people wearing similar watches started to surface. When she shared photos of Clarissa allegedly dating Papoose while he was still staying at her place, Remy grew enraged. Remy claims that Clarissa actually hung up the phone as soon as she heard his voice. Clarissa is standing up for the elderly boy. "You cheated first, Furrow," was one of the mocking comments directed at Remy. "Why are you upset with the devil?" Everything, including the Clarissa dance video, was becoming more and more popular online. Insiders claimed that Remy was incensed about this and ready to throw hands if Clarissa wasn't a professional boxer. Remy wasn't done yet, but standard might have meant it. Clarissa claimed that her employees were out there trying to discredit her and accused her of fabricating accusations to damage her reputation. Clarissa responded on Twitter, labeling Remy nasty and bitter in true clapback queen fashion. The battle is a perfect example of reality TV because it seems to have no end in sight. This isn't your normal situation, folks, since you can almost feel the tension between Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields on your television. Get some popcorn now. Remy rarely hesitates to handle objects with her hands, as everybody who knows her knows. Remy could have been punished, banned, or perhaps fired for testing positive for narcotics if he had tried to throw hands with Clarissa. We are all aware of the outcome of the conflict. Since Clarissa Shields joined the team, the culture at CIS has changed, yet being impolite is never accepted. There are others besides the people Remy is talking with. It's likely that Remy bought someone to put illicit substances in Clarissa's drink in an effort to ruin her career, even if the streets claim she went too far. Papel's warning that getting close to Remy could cost her everything, including her boxing license, her titles, and the career she has worked so hard to build, saved Clarissa from making a big mistake. Clarissa was ready to go to Remy's house and make amends now that she knew the truth. It might have been Remy's wish, but it was a lose-lose situation. The following were some of the other people who voiced their thoughts on the matter. "Girl, you're a boxer. We know you can fight, so why risk your license?" They made their point, but the drama didn't stop there. Rumors that Remy had hired someone to tamper with Clarissa's drink were even more absurd, and maybe illegal. Drama is too much for Remy. Some admirers think that these are just wild rumors, while others disagree. Consider that experience. Remy accused Clarissa of fabricating rumors to damage her reputation, and Clarissa responded by challenging Remy to a boxing match.
That knew a few months before I battled Hitman Howard. They knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but the nigga, they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. We don't let them be packed on up. They knew. He did know. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is that y'all that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car. So like that's how the nigga knew that he's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So as soon as he say it's cap, I'm gonna show you all the proof. I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, like that. So I'm gonna say I was under everything that basically is niggas that already split up already. Like,
if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'll fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome
I told him, I
fight back now.
I ain't gonna do that. You gonna get it though.
No, I'm not. No,
them shots definitely. There's definitely a shot coming.
I shoot back. Actually, I shoot first. I have a better record.
If that were the case, 50 Cent's engagement was clear. Regardless of his involvement, he became deeply interested in the drama, throwing shade and added a great deal of complexity to this disaster. They believe Remy would go that far because it's a full-fledged circus, with social media ablaze and everyone taking sides. It's very probable, though, that this drama won't finish anytime soon. Watch out. Even though some people perceive Remy Ma's many physical altercations, whether with fists or words, as proof of her tough-as-nails attitude, they serve as a stark reminder of how deadly it can be to let emotions run you in the modern world. What is truly going on with those during all of this drama is not quite obvious. His relationship with Clarissa Shields is viewed by some as more complicated than it first seems. Is this a fabrication, or is he trying to change the balance of power between them, or even call Remy's attention to her flaws? Papoose has persisted in, after making the scene, Clarissa Shields gives Remy a boxer. Does she really want to resolve their problems in the ring, or is she merely trying to get her point across? According to the speculations, this would be a significant change from the reputation he has gradually developed over the years. He showed his wife and their mixed-race kids that he was a loving parent and spouse. Despite her inherent boxing ability, Clarissa has come under fire for unfairly benefiting from a non-professional opponent. Not everyone supports her choice. Some detractors think it is more about making a statement than it is about finding a workable answer. She made the case that it would be a fair and compassionate way to resolve their differences.
Look at this girl. Remy? I don't know. You might be barking up the wrong tree on this one. She don't look like she's the one to be played with. I don't know. What do y'all think?
For years, saying, "Oh man, we sorry that shit happened to you. Shawty did you dirty. We ain't hearing none of that shit, my nigga. We ain't hearing none of that shit because ain't nobody trying to stand up." And they talking about the black woman is the.
When they, everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up, visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day. At that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that. So everything just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
Wow, I haven't heard this part of the story before.
Oh yeah, man. I hit rock bottom around that time, man. Like it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that she needed me. So I really didn't care about nothing that was going on.
An attempt at public relations to capitalize on the attention this program has received, maybe. The question of why there is so much going on at the moment is another. Some blame it on a private situation that just so happened to become public, while others point the finger at more significant issues like insecurity, jealousy, or financial challenges. Regardless of the reason, this is clearly more than a straightforward miscommunication. Naturally, this drama has gained a lot of attention on social media, with mysterious posts from Instagram and Twitter taking center stage. Fans are shifting their allegiances and bouncing back and forth due to questionable translations and minor subtleties. With its overwhelming levels of drama and reality show vibe, it is taking over the internet. While this drama plays out, it is important to stand back and consider the wider picture. But where this will end is uncertain. Clarissa is praised by some for her unyielding stance, while Papoose, who is criticized by both sides, is caught in the middle. Supporters believe Remy is unjustly targeted by the division of comment sections into combat zones. Given how common public disputes are in today's culture and how the media perpetuates them, what does all of this indicate? Since her incarceration, Remy Ma has worked hard to rebuild her life and reputation. If these charges turn out to be false, it might erase all of her hard work, or then Clarissa Shields' image might be tarnished. Today's click and view world has effectively blurred the boundaries between private and public knowledge, which is a bad model for problem solving in general and challenging for everyone involved.
Just tell him stop spewing the business. Right? Spelled out you was in the hip, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rhea. And that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. I didn't even think that y'all marriages still have to go through them stages. Every interview, we show admiration and tell the world how you think this woman the greatest. They held you down in prison for 6 years.
Now we gotta address the elephant in the room. Like Geechee went crazy. You know, the whole, can we even talk about the whole Eazy the Papoose now that he don't talk as much as they talked on the stage?
Oh, Eazy?
Yes.
His third was the blogs, the fastest people next.
The blog, okay.
That's it. It's not like
okay. But he was, I don't know if you, how comfortable or uncomfortable.
Regardless of whether it is a well-thought-out complaint or an instance of misunderstandings made worse by social media, this feed is turning into a warning tale. Since the internet isn't going away anytime soon, we can just watch it happen and hope that as long as cooler heads prevail, that's best. Inquiring about the loyal family diet is more than just small-time squabbling. It's a reminder of how difficult relationships can be, especially when they're in the spotlight. Clarissa isn't really listening because she's already implying that she and Remy should box, but its main revenue streams are memes, disputes, and endless speculation. Now let's get to the real tea. There's a strange story that says Remy even started a hit on her. 50 Cent cautioned Clarissa, using his unasked for advice. Whatever you do, don't fight her, and she'll bring the block classic 50. In a tweet, he'd even brought up Remy Ma versus Clarissa Shields. With no hesitation, give yourself a whooping. To put it succinctly, the internet went crazy. Clarissa is going too far, according to some, while others fear she is fighting fire with fire. Who could have started this dispute? When Remy first appeared questionable, it was in an interview with Jamal Hill. Claiming it was a practical prank, Clarissa insisted on maintaining her personal number, which Remy had provided.
One of my best friends is a dentist, and my daughter's godmother. You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be meeting and hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could do it. Because it goes right back into that other category when I was telling y'all. As soon as I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. As soon as I feel like you get one hit that I don't like, take it to the... Okay?
I told y'all that Remy Ma and Papoose are done. I told y'all that Papoose put hands on that little boy she messing with, because that's a little boy. That's not a grown man. Remy damn near 45, okay? Remy damn near 45 years old. This little boy works for her. He is trying to get a come up in rap. Remy Ma and Papoose was supposed to own this company together, and Remy Ma ends up sleeping, and I'ma say allegedly, with the help.
I'm gonna say, Remy Ma might have set us back 400 years. Bad enough these men don't do days with us, let alone big with us. Girl, what is going on? I'ma mind my business though. But you done set us back 400 years. You did. They ain't never gonna do nothing with us. They don't do nothing with us now. You feel me? Not Black Love, not Papoose, not Papoose. Baby, that's crazy. And then you gonna get a man that look just like you? Little head and big hat? Like, what the? I don't get it.
Clarissa's statement that she would fight Remy for $1 leads one to believe that she is angry, but Remy shouldn't be written off just yet. Her history of throwing her hands extends beyond rap fights. At this time, the mood of 8 becomes depressing. In connection with the disappearance of $33,000, Remy shot her companion Makitha Barnes-Joseph, earning her an 8-year prison sentence. Remy suspected Makitha of perpetrating the crime when she saw the money missing from her handbag while they were out having fun in Manhattan, rather than remaining composed and figuring it out. In Clarissa's case, the court wasn't holding back when describing Remy's violent demeanor, so maybe 50 Cent is right to caution her, because Remy Death L needs it. There is nothing we can do but wait and see how this strange story unfolds. Following an exchange of flu shots, a gun was fired, and things quickly spiraled out of hand. Makitha spent weeks in the hospital after the bullet struck her rectum and intestines. An 8-year prison sentence was the warning. Undoubtedly, it is the epicenter of internet craziness. Remy Ma tried to persuade the judge that she was not who people thought she was during her trial for the infamous 2008 shooting. She declared, "Remy is not even close to who I really am. I'm not a threat or a menace to society." Prosecutor Michael Methos, however, wasn't buying it and presented an entirely different image, taking note of Remy's problematic history with weapon carrying. In her song, "I Shot My Friend Over a Band, and Imagine What I'll Do Till I Can't Stand," she even said that she had done it. She didn't seem particularly sorry, which is strange given everything. If you thought Remy had calmed down since then, you were wrong. In 2019, she showed that she still harbored the same rage when she allegedly attacked a hip-hop musician and her partner after a benefit performance at Irving Plaza. That's absurd. Luckily, everything came apart when the case got to the trial. The assistant district attorney claimed that Britney's main eyewitness stopped cooperating, and another witness who did not provide specific proof claimed to have seen Remy at a location far different from the scene of the alleged incident. By May, Britney's reputation took a serious hit as Remy was charged with 4 misdemeanor counts of assault and harassment. Following her hasty trip to the hospital, Britney immediately called the police and shared a picture of her black eye on Instagram. The two have clearly been at odds since 50 Cent said, "Dan Remy, you lost mad weight. Hey Slim," under one of Remy's 2018 photos. Papoose clapped back, unable to keep it lying down, and the feed went straight into the gutter. The gloves are off, and everyone is watching this drama play out, and fans can't wait to see what happens next on the court or in the ring. Remy has been ecstatic since being released from prison. Social networking after 50 Cent became involved in the conflict between Remy and Papoose, violence broke out. In reaction to 50's comment on one of Remy's pictures, Papoose replied, "Dan Remy, you lost mad weight. Hey Slim." Papoose retaliated by getting upset and bringing up the 50-year-old baby mom, Daff and Joy. "Don't get married just yet, Dan, Daff, and Joy." He even remarked, "If 50 does not marry, I will introduce you to my partner." His next comment even included a joke about us not watching Power. On social media, he even posted a meme of a balding Papoose along with the caption, "Okay, but she lost must weight, and she's good. Regarding that, what are you asking me to do?" Clearly, Homeboy's maturity insulted 50. With the caption, "Remy is blocked till she gets her husband under control," He posted a picture of Remy, attracting Pooh's notice. Sam took hold of the belt, gave a passionate response by posting some odd photos of 50 and even using the hashtag #GetTheStrap, which is 50's own expression. We all know that people in their 50s enjoy drama, even if it isn't very important or pleasant. Meanwhile, Fat Joe, Remy's godfather and tutor, declined to participate in the math game. According to Joe, who I regularly consult for expert advice, Papoose has had a tough time in 2024 due to all the attention-grabbing issues, but he is devoted to Remy and respects Pap, which makes things tough for him. His concern that this public disruption would affect his child was expressed, saying it weighed. Joe even asserted that he was unaware of Remy's impending startling Instagram outburst the day before it occurred. She went to dinner with him and acted as if nothing was wrong. When fans speculated that Papoose was also there, he quickly clarified the situation by tweeting a piece about my brother Fat. The situation worsened when Papoose made records of her alleged adultery public and Remy disclosed even more private information. Though I wasn't with them, I spent hundreds of dollars a day at Brooklyn Chop House, which I loved. Even though Papa had been accused of having a gambling problem and trying to force her into a speedy divorce by threatening to depart unless there was a public commotion, she claimed to have spent last Christmas with their child. Additionally, Remy chastised Papoose for filming her during fights and mocking her with remarks like, "Not Remy Ma calling the police for help, you a snitch, you a rat." In case it wasn't enough at all, Remy made it apparent that she didn't want to engage her friends and family because they also took care of Papoose, especially Fat Joe. Eazy asserted that the story was not as dramatic as many had suggested. It seems like Remy went out first, which may not have been warmly received by her followers, if E is being honest. Prior to taking on Remy in the ring, Claressa Shields might want to take into account 50's caution. What do you do if Remy is the only person you can mess with? The captain came clean, confessing to having an affair with Remy and claiming Papoose was aware of it the entire time. He even acknowledged being hit by Papoose. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you think Remy is making every effort to harm Claressa's reputation or whether this is all just hollow rhetoric. Who will be pleased when they're finished? Don't forget to view our other videos for the latest information on this amazing story.